Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Bob's Mods with Angel Ores. So I've been playing for a little bit on my own here. I did the thing where I loaded the game, which was a mistake. And I just wanted to fix a couple things. And ended up doing a little bit more than that. So I felt like kind of doing a quick recording here to just make sure that I'm not getting way crazy too far ahead of everyone. I am though, so... We'll go around the base a little bit, and we'll talk about the different things that I've changed and updated and stuff. I'm updating power right now, because we only had the capacity for 20 megawatts, and I was hitting that then, so I don't even know, multiplied it by 8, I think. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 columns now. So 16 steam engines times 10, and each one can produce 500 kilowatts. That's 80 megawatts. So I've quadrupled the power source. That's good. Next up, I'm creating a much more sizable coal buffer. Everything's shut down right now because I had to go pick up some steel, and I'm still making some more inserters here. I don't really care though. Factory can shut down for a second. It's not a big deal. Honestly, the reprieve from constant science getting completed and me not knowing what to build next is welcome. Yeah, I've changed quite a few things. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 columns of coal needed, or 8 rows of coal. I think we'll go ahead and take this guy and make him into a 4-lane splitter balancer, and then we'll do some splitters on the end. Love hack splitters; they're awesome. Okay, so from here then, these two are going to take the inner 2 lanes, so you guys should just basically go straight north. We could just do it right here, there's nothing stopping us. We'll do a split there and a split there. So you get to feed this guy, and you get to feed this guy. You are here. You're there. Once you get a little bit further down, we'll just do a split right before the thing. The power's going to equally get its stuff. I just want to use regular inserters for this because I don't think the drain rate, like how much they actually need, is going to be very significant. One thing I haven't done at all yet is power, like getting the actual, what's it called? The actual water down there, so that's a big concern. Let's keep this thing running for a moment while we hook up the rest of the water. I have the pumps necessary. I've got 12 more pumps for the 12 new rows. Just have to somehow find a way to get all the water here. Not having the capacity for to like add water sites and not having the capacity to draw water out of the ground is kind of irritating. But you know what? We'll find a way to make this work. We can use straight pipes and stuff. Let's go ahead and craft a few straight pipe. Let's get like, I don't know, 50 or so of those and get like 20 or so of the elbow pipe. We'll find a way to just get these rows going. I'll worry about this hookup in a second. So how do I want to do this? I kind of need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 12 width to get the water through. I could run all the water behind the coal storage. That could fit. That'll work. It'll also look kind of nice. I hope that I can get this part of my intended episode here done soon, just so that we can go take a look at the rest of the factory, because again, quite a bit's changed, not a huge amount. You'll look at the top left corner. After the last episode, we continued the stream. I'm not streaming right now, by the way. This is the first episode of this campaign that I've recorded just on my own, offline. We continued playing for about 45 minutes, kind of messing around with some of the whole Mad Zuri circuit network loading of chests and stuff, and then I loaded up this morning, and 5 minutes of changes turned into about an hour. Oops. happens. It's not like the last campaign that I did, like the last solo campaign I did on YouTube, where I ended up playing like 6 hours accidentally. Yeah, accidentally 6 hours is a little bit much, I think. 1 hour is still a bit much, but not as bad. Something very cathartic about just shooting these things. Alright, there goes all of our power. I need to keep power running for a bit, so we're going to throw down another one of these chest things if I can get some stone brick. I need stone brick in the car. A little tiny bit. We'll just grab some of this coal and bring it up there. I still need to wire these up so that they load properly. It'll store about 100,000 coal. And we just need to prime the system a little bit. Should get just enough power here to get these guys to unload. Once they get at least a little bit on there, we'll be fine. Alright, let's get that going, and now we can keep working. Okay, so... should have what I need here. Doesn't need to strictly be underground, but we might as well. And I don't think we want to go full distance. We want to go basically about to here. Last time I was recording, I was a little bit stressed out because we were trying to do all the new stuff, and it's stressful. It really is to try to learn. Oh crap! This is not gonna work, is it? Damn it. Could push this forward a little bit to here. No, because those need to be where the pipes go. We can put them to here. One tile forward. Which gives me space for this to go one tile forward. Which will allow me to do these one more forward. Which gives me space there, which is not going to be enough to bridge this gap. The farthest we can go is that max length, so we got to push the whole thing forward again a little bit. I really need to push it too forward though, so that I can... I don't know. I guess we could just do a bend right here. You know what? I want to just solve this problem, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Although it does stress me out, again, to not have it be perfectly symmetrical. It bothers me. But we can go to here. And then we can do like a, I don't know, a little bend here. And then just be aware that we've got to get him back lined up if we want it to be symmetrical on the other side. So we'll extend this whole thing by 1, just so we have that room to do that. Those you guys that need to get bent in by 1. And then we're good. Okay? And I think for organizational sake, let's go underground one more time. Max length. Before we do all the... well... no. Let's not do that. Okay, the key goal here is to get all this water over here into pipes now. I'm just going to use all above ground pipe. All above ground and straight. I'm not mistaken, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there's going to be 13, 14, 15, 16 of these. So I need 16 rows of pipe. Means that you should basically be 16 out, right? Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then you can go north. This is where we're going to start doing the elbow pipes. You're going to be an elbow pipe. Elbow pipe. Figure the rest out soon. Regular pipe to connect these. We could use underground, but 16 I think is too long of a length, and I do have squeak through. Oops. So I'm not really worried about the pipes anyway. I have not even upgraded to, like, I have one thing that hasn't changed between last episode and this episode is I really haven't changed much when it comes to the, actual, like, technology that we're using in the factory. We've researched a ton of technology. That's happened, but, like, I haven't done new circuitry or anything yet, so that's all here and ready to go. There's a lot of piping. You can see how this suddenly becomes like an hour-long little thing. I'm like, oh, I'll just upgrade power a little bit. And it ends up taking a long time. Of course, I am quadrupling it, so that's not just a little bit. Unfortunately, I don't think you can mix the lines. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Squeak through, helping out here. Okay, this is such a small little access point for water. Doesn't really matter where I start, I guess. These three are up here, so I guess we'll start up there. I think I'm gonna run out of pipe. I could just keep on using straight pipe now, but I don't think that I'm having a room for all this, actually, the way that I'm doing this right now. That is a lot of pipe. Oh no! Shoot! I didn't think that it could actually replace pipe that was already placed. Darn it. I'm messing everything up. Including a couple of the bendy points. The elbow pipe. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of stuff. Still, that is looking pretty. I like it. Looks nice. Okay. Let's hook up these ones for now. And I'm gonna have to go pick up some new resources, but that'll give us an opportunity to look around at the base a little bit. So those should be hooked up now. They should have water. Water's not heated because these guys have no power. They have no power because these, remarkably, aren't actually connected to the regular power setup over here because these are shifted over by one. I could move you all over by one, but that's a little bit too much work. I'm okay with just doing a singular guy here that's going to be off by one. But let's do it over here instead. Alright, so that should have all these guys load up. All have inserters. The bottom three are active. We've hooked up the water there. So that takes us up to like, what, 50 megawatts, I think? So we're fine for now. We can go all the way up to 120 with this. Right? Or was it 80? It was 160 times 510 divided by 1,000. It's 81.6 megawatts. So if we've got that many of them online, then that's fine. I hate to leave a project unfinished, though, so... I have to go get some more iron. I don't think there's any more iron in the car. I unloaded it all. Okay, well, let's go take a tour of the base real quick then, and maybe I'll finish the power setup between episodes, right? Because that's apparently what I do a lot. So, I've added some brick. I did revamp the storage area here, which is now storing, which is good. You know what? That's one thing we can do really quickly that I'd like to get done. Is get this thing wired up properly. The store. I could just use a splitter, but I want to make sure that these things are loading evenly. We'll just use this little Madzuri thing. We've got more green pipe than red pipe, so we'll wire the two chests up. Oh, they can't reach each other. Alright, well that works. Wire up the input inserters all together. And then we use red wire to connect each individual inserter to each individual chest, the chest that they're feeding into. Throw down our arithmetic combinator. And we need to wire the chest, which is done with green. So one of the green chests into the input side. And we have two chests, so we're going to say each divided by negative number of chests. Output each. Number output is negative 16K. And then we modify these guys and say you're only allowed to work if you have anything less than, say, 3. These guys should be allowed to work right now, and yet they're not. I've messed it up somehow. Okay. Could be because of that wire situation here, having to connect the green through the signal. I wonder if that messed everything up. Oh, derp. I didn't connect the output. Output has to now go back to the inserter line. There we go. That's all that was missing is with one wire. Okay, so now all that does is it averages out the load between these two chests. So this one's got 21K, this one's got 11K. Only these ones will load up right now until this one's averaged out. So we'll help it out a little bit. Let's see how many... That's 1,000. We'll give it a little bump in organization. Get them closer. Okay, let's go take a look at the base now. This thing can stay there for now because this is not set up properly. But I'll get the iron, get it all squared away. I upgraded a lot of the lights to the big ones. I changed over a lot of the connecting poles between areas to large large ones. I set up a secondary storage for sapphirite ore, which is apparently already full. And I wired it up so that it will only load into storage if this belt is already full. But apparently these chests, I need more. I also set something up here so that hopefully these things will mine evenly, so we can maximize the efficiency of that thing. Brick? No brick. Got a big old brick storage up here. Means that this one's probably full too. Why am I storing this? I have a feeling that later on we're going to want to have a lot of raw ore, because the method of like smelting or whatever is going to change again probably in some way. So I'd like to have that stored up. I've put down more brick everywhere. This I'm waiting for Construction Robust to deconstruct rather than do it by hand. Up here, I got rid of this thing. This is loading back onto the bus now because I've created a new storage area since I kept having to come over here and like grab stuff. What I did is a chest here, a big one that can hold a ton of stuff, and then it's all wired up, so it'll only store a fixed amount of things, and I can reach it using long reach from really far away and just grab all the different things that I might need. So if I'm out of these guys and these guys, maybe some, yeah, we need the gears. We'll grab 400 gears. I don't have any steel. Let's grab the steel. I think I want to increase the steel storage. So that thing will just, you know, it's available for me to grab the junk that I need from a long distance. Iron is the big one that I need right now. I want to have some iron in the car. Backup iron. So, we'll come back later, and that thing will have more iron. In fact, I might even increase the iron cap again as well. Also, we do have pipes being made right here, so since I need these pipes, let's just grab them. We'll use those for the power in a second. What else has changed? Made sure that all these things had steel furnaces. I revamped some of the lines just so that they were more organized with bigger electric poles. Minor stuff, you know, just like little efficiency things that make me happy. I think we did all this in between, like in the last episode, or maybe we did it. We might have done all this after the last episode ended. I can't recall. I should update these lines as well. I can drive the car easier. So let's just assume that we didn't have it done, and I'll walk through real quick what it all does. So we've got this thing here. The four raw ores are coming in right now, and they're being processed using liquefaction. Flotation cell, whatever that means. And then this stuff's just getting stored. We're not actually crushing the bobmonium chunks or the stereotyte or the sapphirite chunks. This is all going into storage for now. We're going to start processing it soon. That's actually kind of separate from this other area here. Over here, we're taking raw water, regular water over, which comes in up here. It gets purified in this purifier, a hydroplant. A hydroplant has a network condition so that it will only purify water if there is less than 80% in the pipes. That's important because later on down the line, we actually get some purified water back in the process. So the pipes have to have at least some space for that to not get blocked on the output side. So that's what this little signal here does. I'm just getting rid of this other water. I still don't know what to do with it. So we take our purified water in, which is this line here. It goes under, comes up all the way to here. And yes, so one of the byproducts of this process is that we get this other water here, which comes back over here, and then it goes into the storage area. And this is our flotation wastewater from the flotation smelting process. We take the flotation wastewater and we do stuff to it in the hydroplant, which makes sulfur, and so we get some purified water back. We get some we take the wastewater, we get some purified water back. That's the water that needs to be able to go into the pipes. And then we get mineral water and sulfur. Sulfur comes over into here, gets stored, which is not actually being used. Sulfur is mixed with oxygen from these electrolyzers. Hydrogen is getting over here and just vented right now because we're not using it for anything. Although we could be turning it into solid fuel cells, or solid fuel chunks. The oxygen is the important thing out of this process. Oxygen is also being stored, but since it's the important part, there's no vent on it. Because we don't want these electrolyzers just running forever, right? If I put a vent on the hydrogen and on the oxygen, it'll just run forever, and it just costs extra energy for no reason. All we care about is the oxygen. The oxygen comes over here, gets mixed with the sulfur, which becomes the sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide gets mixed with water to make sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid goes into these storage tanks, which comes over to here, which is where the slag is now going. We've burnt through the slag supply, apparently. So the slag output from these guys comes up into here. Right now we're taking half the slag this way and half the slag over into stone chunks. And actually, now that we're caught up, I don't think we're going to do this. They're going to have all the slag go into this area. I still have some stone being made on this side, so we'll still have stone coming in, even if I cut those off. So now all slag is going to come up in here into these sapphirite silos, which are wired up to load up evenly. They go into a liquefier, which takes the slag, mixes it with sulfuric acid, and we end up with slurry. The slurry comes up into here, which gets stored. We have almost none. We've processed almost all of it. It goes into a filtration unit, which uses coal with the purified water. The slag slurry plus purified water plus a coal filter, which this chest needs to be restocked, by the way. Should make sure that thing has some coal in it. I think I know where I can get some coal. I want to have enough coal in there that I pretty much never have to worry about this thing turning off. There was a singular chest that I ended up putting way more coal in than needed. It was near where I was making resin. That's right. Making some... In order to get these wires, I needed insulated wire. So I set this thing up here. So we got some insulated wire. This insulated wire thing is consuming a lot of the resin, which is fine. But this is where the extra coal was. Let's just leave like 200 bits of coal. Plus the 200 that are in there. So that's 400 coal. He'll run forever. Apparently the wood can't keep up with my my rubber. We don't need this much. Let's turn that off for now. And now handy hands, now that we have the extra insulated wires catching me up. Let's not forget the car. A lot easier to move around with the car. Also, I should probably repair the car. I keep on running into stuff. Alright. These big lights are awesome. Started putting them almost everywhere. Instead of the little tiny ones. These are some iron and copper storage. I haven't wired them up yet. I wired up the copper. You know what? I should wire this one up real quick. Wait, I don't need to wire up the output side. Output side can just do whatever the hell it wants. So the reason I'm doing this is because these chests, even though they're huge and they can hold a lot of stuff, they're still not quite as big as I like. 2 of them together is 100,000 of anything that stacks up to 200, so I kind of like that. Okay, again, we need the red wire from the chests. Connecting to the input side, and the output side needs to connect to the inserters. And you are anything less than 3. So now this guy's got slightly more in him, so these guys are the only ones that are working. We will dump it, and then I'll put it all back in. And once it gets down there, now they're going to work evenly. Good. Okay, so back up to here. I needed coal. to make sure that this thing runs forever. So this stuff gets purified down into the slag slurry. Takes the slag slurry and it turns it into this stuff here, mineral sludge. The mineral sludge gets sent up into these units, crystallizers, which are taking the mineral sludge and just converting it into iron and copper right now. Instead of doing any kind of filtering here, they just empty out into chests, which then there's a singular filter inserted to dump them out, and then they come down in here and they merge back in with the primary lines. And there is priority on, and actually these things need to get redirected ahead of the thing. I still haven't done that on the iron line. So yeah, you can see how long, I mean, I've already gone over my episode. It's been a half hour already, you know. I meant to do my normal 20-minute episode, and here we are. It's so easy to get caught up in Factorio. So yeah. Anyway, all right. I'll take a break here. I'll see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching. See you soon.